Mirroring in relationships, what does it mean? What can we do about it? And also, what are the limits? Hi, Roubina Khodadin for yet another video for you. Mirroring is a concept that's been coined by Carl Jung, and it goes under the principle that what you see in somebody else is also very present within you. And typically we're talking of things that make us really kind of gets on our nerves. It can also be present within us to some degree, and this is where this video is there, because it's about to some degree, and I'll explain as I go along. So I'll give a couple of examples. Let's say you're in a group of friends, and there's one friend, every time you see that friend, he gets on your nerves because he's very loud and talking. Nope, it doesn't bother anybody. It doesn't make any trouble, but it bothers you profoundly. Sometimes what that can mean is that maybe there's a part of yourself that doesn't have the courage to speak up, whether it's in a group setting, whether it's at home, whether it's at work. So it can mirror you back a part of you that doesn't want to speak, that is very not just shy, but is kind of dampened and pushed underneath. So this is an example. Another example which I see in consultations, it's parents and children. Okay, children do often test us. Children do get angry and cry and all that, but sometimes there are children that over the top, they cry for no reason, never, all the time, or they get angry all the time. One of the things that is trying to show you is that you have got unresolved emotions, and this is something I see over and over and over again. So sometimes, yes, we have to look at the emotions of the children, but sometimes it is the parents that are not looking at their unresolved emotions. So these are two concrete examples. And what can we do? It's very simple. We use that opportunity to work on ourselves, to try to move on from past hurts alone or with a therapist. It looks kind of simple as that, but not everybody wants to do it. So this is how we can use that opportunity. However, the rest is coming up. In the meantime, please like the video before you forget, and why not subscribe and click the little bell. However, as mirrors, there are big mirrors and small mirrors, aren't there? Mirrors can come in all kinds of shapes and shades. So what I'd like to say is that, yes, this is an opportunity to work on ourselves. However, it's not as clear-cut as that, so there needs to be a shade within that. That means that we don't have to look at everything as a mirror. So sometimes something annoys you, and it annoys you, full stop. Because sometimes the work we do on ourselves seems kind of endless. We're always kind of looking, okay, this is mirroring this back to me, that back to me. This is important for people who are not doing any work on themselves, who are just waiting for everything to fall from the sky and fall into their hands. So these people, yes, they need to kind of look at that. But for some people, they've done lots of work on them. It's good to look at it, but it's not every single reaction that I have that I've got to analyze that. That's one. And the second thing is that it's not a reason to accept unacceptable behaviors or toxic patterns. It's definitely not a reason, and I see that in consultations a lot, especially when people get triggered by their partner's behaviors, and they say to me, yes, it's an opportunity to work on myself, to resolve my old issues. Definitely yes, but sometimes once we work and resolve the issues, if they keep engaging in the same pattern and accepting the same pattern, and they don't kind of try to put a stop to this pattern, then it's never ending. So the second point I'm making is that the mirroring thing is not an excuse to accept the unacceptable. However, if you want to like work on that mirroring stuff by yourself, the next video is the one for you, and it's going to be here. And in the meantime, what do you think? Leave me a comment, and thank you.